Everybody, happy Friday. We made it through the week. It's freaking Friday, everybody. Let's go. Alright, just getting myself set up. We got not a busy day, but we got work to do. We've got work to do. Just gonna go get some water. We'll be right back. What's up, everybody? Happy Friday! Whew! Just came from carrying so much water. What's up, calves? What is up, Bernie? What is up, Ray? What is up, Marcus? What is up, Pro Pyro? Hello to all of you, and happy Friday. I get to go to the gas station and fill up the car. Joy. Sounds fun. How much is it these days? It's been a while since I left the house. Just kidding. Yeah, honestly, whew. What is up, Pablo? All right, just catching my breath. So, it's Friday, and we get to set up the Orange Tower. And yes, Bernie, I know gas is a freaking fortune. I'm just kidding. I do leave the house, only when I have to. Only if I things for the grow tent or food because I effed up with the grow tent. $2.60 a gallon? Oh, damn. I don't even know how many cents per liter. It's like $1 something. I don't know. Anyways, you guys, how's everybody doing? It's Friday. We had kind of well, for me, it was a big week in the grow tent. A few learning curves, a few things to sort out. So, I got some great tips on yesterday's live, and I'm gonna be every morning, which I should have been doing this regardless, but like I said, I've been struggling with water. It's Thursday here. Well, happy Thursday to you, and happy almost Friday. So yeah, I got some really great information. Every morning I'm gonna just down here, fill my reservoirs, get the pH up, get the nutrient right, check my ppm, my EC, all that stuff, and then monitor throughout the day until I get the hang of monitoring that and getting used to it, and then I'll come up with some kind of system. But all the work that I did yesterday, it took me a while to get the nutrients right, the ppm, the EC, the pH, all that stuff where I wanted it to be, and I finally got it. So this morning I was pH in one bucket, it was 5.8, which is a little lower than it should be, but that's okay because we're going to be adding in some more newts later. And what's up, Reef? Happy Friday. That was last month, so no telling how much it is now. Oh boy, I hope you don't have to drive a lot. You want set up a time that you test everything. Yes. So that's what I did this morning, and it feels like a good way to start off the day. And then, you know, when I close out the evening, I can check things again just to make sure I'm still on track. If I have a system in place, things shouldn't be fluctuating as much. It's because I dropped the ball. Like, if I don't know something, I just avoid. And when it comes to, like, I know how to check my pH, but when it comes to ppm and EC and all the things that I am intimidated by, I just avoid it. That's why I haven't even tried growing cannabis yet, because it's just like, whoa, too much, too soon, slow it down, pump the brakes. So this morning I took maybe about a half an hour, came down here, mixed my reservoirs, made sure the pH was okay, then turned the circulation on so that the system could circulate, and then did again, and things seem to be on track. So things are getting better. I personally like to test it after lights out or light on an hour later. Yeah, so that's what I did this morning. My lights come on. We're gonna have to, this coming week, we're gonna be adjusting the schedule to flip things night and day versus day and night, to offset the costs of electricity. Greetings from Greenland. Super cool. Welcome, Alperin. Happy Thursday, and hope everyone had a wonderful week so far. I had a good week. I feel I wouldn't say strides, but I made some steps forward, this past week in the grow tent, and so it feels good. It helps me gain confidence in what I'm doing. I'll say though, I went back, I'm trying to create a video of like the evolution of my garden, and boy oh boy was my first grow brutal. So it's about time I get my act together and start focusing on this. Dig in the white and gold sweater. Thank you so much, Reef. This sweater was covered in algae when we took down the yellow tower, and I thankfully got the stains out. Thank you so much, Cavs. That means a lot coming from you. I've seen your plants and I have seen your work. And Reef, I need to set time to respond to comments. I can be bad with that. I'm trying to do it daily now, but I saw this morning and I didn't get a chance to respond, but your garden looks wonderful, Reef. Thank you for posting and sharing some pictures in the community. Anyone's interested in seeing Reef's beautiful garden, they shared some pics, so go check that out. It is in the Fresh Princess community on YouTube. Feel free to share stuff, tips, pictures of your garden, and Calves, I'm gonna have to check out that recipe for the lactic bacteria acid. Did I get it right this time? I think I got it this time. Anyways, before I know it, this kind of stuff will be second nature, and I'll be able to check my pH with my eyes closed, which technically I can do now. Just gotta open my eyes to read the number, that's it. Okay, so today's task is to prep the orange tower. So once seedlings sprout and they're ready to go, you want to have your system ready so that you don't delay anything. I did let some of my seedlings die by accident. I let them dry out on the paper towel, so we will have to be starting some new seeds. Our experiment seed starting, so far we have 9 out of 20 that sprouted, so that was a almost 50% success rate. The others are still under the light. We're gonna see what happens. I'm gonna try some more tomorrow and start some more seeds that way, just to see, like, is this a, you know, I posted the short on Instagram of my new way of starting seeds, and you got all these people saying, oh my God, I'm gonna do this now, I'm gonna try this now, this is a game changer. And I'm like, whoa, let me just try it a few times first before you guys go ahead and try it. Otherwise, if it doesn't work for you, you're gonna think that I led you astray, and I don't want that. So but yeah, I guess, you know what, if people want to try it, cool. It's okay, Cabs, I will find it. I know you put it on the you commented it on something I posted in the community. I forget what it was, but I'll find it, no worry. What's up, Wafiz? Welcome. And what is up, Fred? Great job on your zinnias, by the way. I saw your video yesterday, and you're doing great. I cannot wait to see your progress. What's up, frogs? Happy Friday. Hope everyone's having a great day. I'm feeling really good today. It's always exciting setting up a new tower. So we're gonna get the foam collars, the net pots. We're gonna fill it up with water. We're gonna get I have another timer here that I picked up from Walmart, and we are going to get that set up as well. I love the manual timers for the towers. So it's been 5 days since I filled the green tower. We're gonna get started with the tent tour anyways. It's been 5 days since I filled the green tower, and it's coming along really nicely. And I haven't even had to fill it since I set it up on the timers. I think we're conserving water that way. So whatever I'm doing is definitely helping. Have fun in nature. I love that handle. I have so much fun in the indoor nature. But thanks for joining from Montana. Hey Mia, thanks for joining. Happy Friday. And Shawnee, congratulations. Everybody wish Shawnee a big congrats. She just reached 1,000 subs yesterday. Head over to her page and check out her garden, you guys. She's got some awesome stuff growing on. Congratulations, Shawnee. I'm so excited for you. Okay, so tent tour. Let's take a look at the green tower here. Fully monetized. Congrats, Shawnee. Do you got any watch hour secrets for me? I'm trying to still work on that. It takes time, you guys. All right, so we've got the, I was just trying to show you guys the fan behind me. It's oscillating. We've got some nice airflow here. And there's the green tower. It is popping. I've got my mustard greens that I harvested a lot of yesterday, and it was so good. I mixed it in my salad. What's up, Saul? Happy Friday. What is up, Brian? Thanks for the tip, Shani. I'm so happy for you. Keep up the awesome work. We've got this beautiful sage plant. I'm gonna have to harvest some of it because we've just got a lot, so I might buy some, but oh my gosh, it smells so good. And then the basil plant, we got to chop off these flowers here. I'm not ready for seeds yet. And the parsley's looking a little bare. I actually picked some fresh herbs. I made my dog a little bit of rice to mix with her other food. And I just picked some. I didn't want it to be boring for her. I wanted it to taste good, So I seasoned it, and I picked some fresh basil and parsley and chopped it up and mixed it in her rice. She loves it. It was so awesome. So our tower's doing well. I think this weekend we're going to make the transfer. The cucumbers are going to be growing out of their space soon. So these are the tower cucumbers, and again, they'll do better in the bucket system. The roots kind of get oversaturated in the tower just because of the type of watering it is. It's like a drip, right? So we've already got darker roots than we should. I think the watering is too frequent for these cucumbers. The kale just really popped this morning. This is dinosaur kale. We've got a bunch growing, and it's looking super cute. And then the romaine is doing great. And then our zinnias. So we're gonna have to get those in the buckets as well. HydroGuard, I'm gonna look into that for sure. We're gonna switch things up. Does basil get bitter when it goes to seed? Yes, so bitter. It actually kind of tastes like if you were, okay, because don't ask why I tasted cannabis before, like, by accident. And it tastes like cannabis. I don't know how to explain. Well, that's how I explain it. But anyways, so yeah, everything's looking great. And yes, HydroGuard will be the next thing I look into. I feel like I said yesterday, the world is my oyster now that I'm not, now that I realize or just clued in that I'm not using synthetic fertilizer or organic fertilizer. What's up, Death? Happy Friday. Good to see you. Hope you're having an awesome week / day so far. Mint or licorice? Mint or licorice? Like neither. But I should grow anise. Any anise fans in the house? All right. So I'm doing my best, calves, doing my best. All right, so as you guys saw, I harvested a bunch of these tomatoes last night. Unfortunately, I didn't get to cut off the whole vine like I wanted to, but that is okay. Basil tastes like mint when it goes to seed. Oh, I've never tasted mint when it goes to seed, but yet another thing to grow in the grow tent. And then we've got some large ones here that are growing nicely. I'm gonna probably harvest those today. We got a lot of flowers, a lot of good stuff happening. But because I've been effing around with the nutrients and stuff, look what we got here. So I don't know, we'll just cut that off. Saul works at an indoor basil farm. That is so cool. I've never heard of a basil farm. I guess you grow just strictly basil. It is very, very cool. Is your tent inside the house or outside? It is inside. And I'm really worried about the winter, you guys, because, okay, I'll explain this before we can do the tent tour really quick. And I've explained it before, but I'll explain it again. The basement is the lung room. Now, most people think that in the summer I deal with a hot lung room and in the winter I deal with a cold lung room. It's the opposite. Because of the air conditioning in the summer, lung room is much colder, and so the environment, I've learned and adapted how to manage the environment with that kind of lung room. But I have yet to manage the tent's environment when it's winter, the lung room, with heat on full blast. So that's going to be really interesting to see how I'll have to pivot and use other tools to try to help me reach a certain temperature or whatever. I don't know why it just tastes like that to me. I'll have to try it, Hasholio, and I will let you know. Basil in micros. That is so cool, Saul. How do you guys grow it? And what grow medium do you use? All right, so the dahlias, we harvested a bunch yesterday. I've got another one to harvest. Strawberries are looking, I don't know. Some days I look at my plants and they just look so much more lush and green. And today they're looking stunning. So yeah, tomatoes are taking a hit, I think, because I've been screwing around with the pH and all that kind of stuff. Just ripped off a leaf. Oh well. Anyways, they'll bounce back. Just give them time. The watermelon, I again forgot my measuring tape, but there is no way it hasn't. This is a sugar baby watermelon. And thanks so much, Marcus. You too. Adjust your air conditioning and heating vents. Yes, so heating vents I can adjust. It's just the AC I try to let circulate all around the house because my dog, she gets hot. But heat we'll be able to manipulate a little more. Learning also from ups and downs. Wow, thank you so much, Frog Sprog. You guys are probably learning what not to do, LOL. Basil is vertical towers, micros, and cocoa with ebb and flow system. Very, very cool. Death, what do you think? The watermelon's grown, right? I meant to bring my measuring tape to show you guys. There's no doubt in my mind that this has been growing. The leaves are looking nice. Everything's looking healthy. Chinese 5-color pepper. I'm going to be making another installment of chili oil. Not sure what day yet, so stay tuned. I don't know if I'll be doing that on a live or if I'll just make it solo. But yeah, we pretty much harvested this entire plant. No new flowers, new leaf growth. But again, this is as a result of the poor nutrients or incorrect pH or all that kind of stuff. So we're going to get it back on track. It'll be fine. And then the tomatoes here, same as yesterday. They're doing okay. Peppers are doing great. Peppers are the one thing right now that are really bouncing back. Our stunted jalapeno plant is kind of on the mend. The poblano plant, we're getting peppers again. Where are the peppers? We got some poblano peppers over here. We got some at the end over there. New growth. And bell peppers, just some babies, some new growth. I had one yesterday. I harvest this one today. But yeah, we got, these guys are small because I didn't off anything more than 7 flowers. Got another poblano there. And as for the second peppers, I have to stand back, show you guys. So really quick, because I'm so excited, before I forget, we have our second eggplant growing. Yay! I'm so excited. For those that are new here, I've been trying to grow eggplant for so long, and I just succeeded. I had an eggplant plant for 5 months, and I couldn't produce any fruit. And I think it was because of the lack of light. My lights were too low. Thanks so much, guys. I appreciate it. Let me just catch up on some chat before I talk about these peppers here. Took a day off from work yesterday and went to the state fair with my girlfriend. They had carnivorous plant specialists. Oh my god, that's so exciting. Death. Oh my gosh, you have to keep us posted. You have to share a picture. Look at me giving you orders. You have to share a picture in the community. I have been dying for a Venus flytrap ever since I was a kid. I've never been plants. I've never been into any of that stuff. But for some reason, the Venus flytrap was always captivating to me. And I want one. But they require complete different nutrient regimen. They require carnivorous nutrients derived from meat, I guess. So very cool. Or you can introduce like, well, flies, right? Flies give them their nutrients and you feed them. I don't know. But anyways, you keep us posted because that is so freaking cool. Love the watermelon. Thanks so much, Death. Oh, Bernie, what a brilliant idea to Venus flytrap to catch fungus gnats. That's a great idea. I wonder if it also catches things like aphids or thrips. My first experience with hydroponic, I thought I could use apple juice in the res for flavor. I know now that isn't a fun experience. What happened? What happened with like the sugar and stuff? Oh, speaking of res, I gotta show you guys. I always wanted one, but the only available ones near me were sold in plastic death boxes. I don't know what that is. I was so happy this vendor had proper healthy fly traps and pitcher plants. That is so cool. I'm so excited for you. Congrats, Death. I don't know what pitcher plants are. I'm growing a Venus flytrap right now. Have to use water or you will burn them. RO water. Oh, cool. Distilled works too. I'm sure distilled would work. All right, so the peppers, these ones are doing so much better. Every day, if I watch the lives in consecutive order of this week, you can see this canopy go up and up and up, and the quality and the color of the leaves, just everything's really taking off. And we got some I gotta clean up these bucket tops here. We got some flowers and stuff that dry up and fall off and make a bit of a mess, and gotta keep it clean, you know? All right, and then here is our second eggplant. So I did what you're not supposed to do. Same as yesterday, I saw the flower that was hanging there and I just picked off, oh shoot, I don't know where it went. I picked off the, oh my gosh, these are huge that I can't even show you. Where is it? I picked off the flower, and it's so hard to show you guys, but it's there. It's there. It's in there. So we do have second eggplant growing. Yay! And the first eggplant is right in here. I hope I don't lose you guys. The leaves have a mind of their own when it comes to touching my phone screen. So it's hard to eat, but within that flower, there is an eggplant. It's small, but it's there. Oh, and we got another flower open. We're gonna have to pollinate. But after 5 months of trying and now trying a second time, we got it. So, I mean, I don't want to count my before they hatch or my eggplant before they grow, but I'm already celebrating. I'm so excited. Oh shoot. I'm gonna have to replace tripod. What is up, MK? Happy Friday. Okay, I don't have my second device here, but I'm gonna have to look up what a pitcher plant is. That is so cool. I'm so excited about your Venus flytrap. Actually, I'm probably more excited about your Venus flytrap than I am my eggplant. Basically, they need to get good light 6 hours a day, full spectrum, water them from below, let the peat moss get soaked. They seem kind of low maintenance, right? Don't feed them meat and human food if you don't have bugs. Oh, I know you wouldn't feed them meat, but there is a specific nutrients. I can't just feed them my grow and my bloom and hope it's okay. Black roots and really bad smell. Huge mess. Oh boy. Note to self, don't put apple juice. If you need bugs, just get a small piece of red raw meat, place it outside for a few hours. Ew, larva, that even just that word grosses me out. You can put anything that'll decompose will get you maggot, flies, and all that stuff. Just let your bad fruits from the garden decompose, and then you'll get your maggots and they'll turn into flies. You could like capture them and feed them to your fly trap. So cool. I have them in my indoor greenhouse under a light. They should be happy there. Plenty of bugs in my basement if I need to find one. LOL. It's awesome. Let's get to it. Orange Tower. So this is what we're going to be working on today. What's up, Muhammad? Happy Friday. I used to make myself fish baits as a kid. Nice. Why don't you just get worms from the Pro Pyro? Worms work great too. So, full disclosure, I get super lazy sometimes. Where's the cannabis plants? Coming one day. I'm not sure yet, Nico, but one day. Full disclosure, I can put things off really badly and be very lazy. And the net pots that I had, I don't even remember, was it from the orange tower or from the yellow tower? I had a tote full of dirty net pots soaking in water that I didn't clean until this morning. It's been sitting there for like 2. So this morning I'm like, hey, gotta get that clean, gotta set up the orange tower. So I just washed them. I put it off because it's a whole process. You gotta soak it, scrub it, make it clean, and then you gotta do all the foam collars, and it's just such a thing. I dig worms up using a shovel. I had some worms escape my worm tub. Oh my gosh. Yeah, they would dry up in a grow room. Starting to slowly hang, chop, and jar all the outdoor harvest. Indoor later this weekend. Happy harvest time. Exciting, I'm a bud. Congrats. Harvest time is always a good time, no matter what you're harvesting. Okay, so I've got 82-inch net pots. Unforgivable prison for worms. Alright, so all I'm doing is this. And then we're going to fill it with water. We're going to get it on the timer. This tower is also going to be lettuce, herbs. We're going to use it to clone strawberries, or we're going to try to. And yeah, it's going to be pretty much our tower for when we run out of what's in the green tower. Then we're going to start tapping into the orange tower supply. And from my last grow, in terms of succession planting, which means planting one thing timed after the other so that you have a constant supply of what you're growing. So I'm trying to achieve succession planting, and that is I'm gonna do it is every 3 weeks I'm going to start new seeds. So as long as the plants are 3 weeks apart, I will have in supply if the tower is full. So the green tower has about 60 romaine lettuce plants. So I will probably finish that in a few months or a couple months. And then that's done, I'll move on to the orange tower. And while I'm consuming from the orange tower, then we'll pop seed green tower. And then we're gonna go back and forth. And you know, like I was talking about yesterday, once you get bit by the growing bug, you can't stop. And so I might set up another tower. I do have another tower, and I might set it up. I don't know. I got more space in the grow tent, unused space, and said if we're gonna maximize the costs here, I think we might have to start another tower, you guys. I'm prepping raised beds this weekend to start planting garlic in a week or so. This is so exciting, MK. I would love to see that. Definitely share your journey with us. Would love to see strawberries in there. Yes, I'm a bud. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be full of strawberries, and because of those runners that grow kind of in a downward direction, it's extremely easy to clone to grow towers. So it's going to be poppin', you guys. I can't wait. You're gonna start the space pretty soon. I gotta jam pack it in here, you guys. There's just not enough plants. And for those of you that grow, you know what I mean. The dank princess. One day. In Germany, power is so expensive, nobody grow indoor. Nico, power is expensive here too. I need to have the lights on during the night and have the lights off during the day because nighttime electricity is cheaper. And I wonder if it's the same for you in Germany. What is up, EE? By the way, EE, I'm still freaking trying that shit with the tree. Talking to the tree, trying to get it to move. It doesn't work. And I swear I'm doing it right. I am in touch with nature, you guys. I grow with Sunlight Evo in Germany. Cool. Good morning, Corey. Happy Friday. Hope you're having a great week so far. Growing is highly addictive. It is so addictive, and so is harvesting. Like now, every day I'm down here, I'm like, what else is ready? When are you moving the strawberry runners over to the tower? Well, the yellow tower needs to be filled with mature plants if we're gonna avoid that algae permeating through. So I think it's gonna be a while before we get that set up, to be honest with you guys. But I'd like to get it done within the next 2 months. I think I could get there within the next 2 months. We're gonna use the orange tower for now to start cloning strawberries and see what gets us clones faster, the tower or the buckets. Don't know yet, we'll see. Les, happy Friday. And of course you were ordering these. What else would you be doing? You're gonna run out of your supply after you mail me a whole bunch. LMAO, I forgot about that with the tree. Yes, so for those of you that just joined, we were talking about, you know, if you stand really close to a tree, and I forget what it was, you stand like an inch away or a couple inches away, and you talk nicely, and you ask for the branch to move toward you, it does. And so I've been trying that multiple times, and it ain't working. So either the tree doesn't like me, or... But I will say, talk to my plants all the time. Try drinking mushrooms. drinking mushrooms, like just wild mushrooms, let's not be asking it nicely. I ask very nicely. I even say please and put a smile on. Instructions unclear. I called the fire truck because I ended up on the tree. LOL. Oh, make a tea. Oh, you know what? They do have that, what was it? What's it called? Mud water or whatever. Is that, it's like derived from mushrooms. It's like a coffee thing. Or they also have like an actual medicinal one. It was like, I saw it online. It was different mushrooms from Costa Rica or something. Thanks so much, I'm a bud. Appreciate you. Mexican truffles. Run out of seeds? Never. LOL. So yeah, should I set up another grow tower? And if so, what color? I'm probably not going to do the yellow. I only eat trippy mushrooms. My dad drinks mushroom coffee. It's not like shroom coffee. It's actual medicinal for health and whatnot. Yeah, Death, that's what I'm talking about. It's supposedly really, really good for you. Should be legal in Canada. Mushroom tea? I don't see why not. Oh, the mushrooms. I don't know. Actually, that's a great question. You're talking about like psilocybin, right? I don't know if psilocybin's legal. Comes from the golden teachers. I made, like I was saying, I made my dog some rice yesterday, and I put turmeric in it, and I can't get the yellow off my hands now. I'm ordering comfrey seeds, medicinal plant. I still have to look at what purlane is. And is the S silent? Is it purslane or purlane? I still haven't looked it up. Lemon tech is preferred method. I've never even heard of that. You guys teach me so much. Do you know how much I've learned this week just from this chat and just having dialogue with myself to a screen and chatting back virtually with guys? I really have learned so much. I ate a wild mushroom growing in my yard. Now now seeing weird colors. Oh my gosh. You got to be careful with those. You can get really sick if you eat a poisonous mushroom. Lemon tech messed me up once. That's point, Death. Yeah, I don't I have no idea what lemon tech is. So yeah, if our starting method works, then it's going to be awesome, because I'll just take the foam collar, swap it out with the old foam collar, and that's it. Done. I like to make mushroom tea poured into my lemonade. Cool. I don't know how that would taste, but sounds interesting. So yesterday I harvested the tomatoes from the plant in the second bucket system, and man, they taste so much better than the ones in the first bucket system. They're so sweet, delicious. Definitely a huge change from the first bucket system. Young and dumb, we underestimate the power. Once I ordered a grow box of shrooms. Good, the lemon takes over the taste. Yes, this is a legal garden. No mushrooms, no cannabis. Well, mushrooms, like food mushrooms. I want to try mushrooms actually, but I'm still trying. I got my hands full with the food, you guys. Until I can succeed at growing all the kinds of food I would consume, I'm not prepared to introduce anything else into mix. The only thing I find is like I guess I get bored very quickly, and the food that I have growing right now, I'm bored. I already want a new variety. I just discovered how to grow dahlia aeroponically, and now I'm already bored. I'm like, give me another variety. I'm bored. That's why, like, I mean, I know with cannabis growers, I know you guys have like so many different varieties, or cultures, or I don't know what you call it. So many different kinds that you can grow, but I know with food as well, it's just, I don't know. Don't you guys get bored growing one thing? I would get bored. Even let's say I grew only tomatoes, all different varieties, I feel like I'd be bored. I need variety. What's up, Stang Man? Happy Friday. Sending you all some positive vibes on this Friday. It's a good day today, you guys. Absolutely, it is medicine. I just, I don't know. I get very bored, like, because I've had these plants now for a couple of months. I need something new to be excited about. Like, even though I'm still working on certain things, like, you know, the strawberry or the watermelon, it's a process. It's just sometimes there are periods of stagnation in the garden, and those are the times where I add more or I introduce something else because I feel bored, and then before I know it, I'm overwhelmed. So it's a fine line. I grow everything from a seed within reason. Seed starting is not easy, Cavs, so kudos to you. I want to try growing oyster mushrooms. Oh my gosh, oyster mushrooms are so yum. I love oyster mushroom. I love porcini mushrooms. Never fear seed daddies here, LOL. I went to a store last year. They had a cold box with different big mushroom growing and very expensive. They have, actually, they sell it at Costco now. They sell mushroom growing. You can grow oyster mushrooms outdoors in a 5-gallon bucket. Make it sound so easy, Hasholio. I need a shirt with that saying. All right, guys, coming up. Indoors should work, no problem. Yeah, I don't see why not. I've seen a lot of people, good luck emptying your bank account, Cavs. I guess so. I wouldn't put them in a tent with other plants. Why not? Mold? Bacteria? Trichoderma. Sounds like an STD. What the heck is that? I don't know why. Because it does. It sounds like an STD. Get a mushroom tent in your grow room. Oysters are great for CO2 supplementation. You guys, I'm still trying to make this grow room, optimize this grow room. I did with all my other foam collars. I'm out. Plants like trichoderma fungus do not. Cool. Well, sound like something else to me. You guys are so awesome. All are so knowledgeable about this stuff. I really appreciate all the info I get every single day. My mind expands after talking to you guys. My grow tent arrives today. So happy and can't wait for it. Oh, I thought it was getting there Monday. That is so exciting. Good luck, MK, and you'll have to share with us. Yeah, now we won't see MK for weeks. That's awesome. Honestly, it is so... Oh, and that's even better. Arriving sooner than expected. Love that. Love it when that happens. So awesome, you guys. All right. I still have the whole section to do, and I ran out of foam collars. That's okay. Get the rest of these net pots here. All right, I guess I'm also out of net pots. I don't know what I did with them. Oh well, maybe they're over here. Might as well move your bed into your grow tent. I would totally put my sleeping bag in here for sure. Takes a while to sterilize and inoculate. You won't want to waste all your time by giving your mushrooms trike. Man, it really sounds like an STD when you say that. That's hilarious. Good afternoon, Eddie. Thank you so much for hanging out. Happy Friday. Today we are just prepping the orange tower, getting ready for our run. We've got seeds in the works, and I'm just looking for the rest of my net pots. I can't find them. More foam collars here, but I can't find my net pots. Bernie, that's so funny. You guys, it doesn't take much to make me laugh. Alright, I don't know what I did with my other net pots, so we're gonna steal from the yellow tower, and because the yellow tower, we're going to be a while before we start putting that together. This is a big tent. Yes, Nico, it is a large tent. 200 square feet. What is up? Well, good afternoon. Happy Friday. Hope you're having a wonderful day so far. I've seen some very basic tutorials of mushroom growing on YouTube. The one thing I do know is how easy it is to get contamination if you don't sterilize everything properly. Oh, then I'm screwed. I would definitely contaminate in some way. Too much stuff grown on here. Okay, we also, before I forget, before it gets too late, we have to pollinate that eggplant flower before I move on with setting up the tower. So pollinate the eggplant flower, set up the timer for the tower, and get some water in it. Sterilization is very important if you plan on cloning or collecting spores. You could inoculate something and wait weeks to find out it's contaminated. Wow. Sounds like a huge waste of it. Hasholio, do you grow mushrooms? You are so knowledgeable about so much. Do you grow for a living? Is it hobby? How long have you been growing for? You are extremely knowledgeable, and I appreciate it because I learned so much from all of it. Hasholio, you've given me some valuable information. Quite a few things still growing outside. I've started some stuff indoors recently, such as Xanadu, green goddess tomato. You always have the craziest varieties. Japanese black truffle tomato, black pearl pepper, quadrato d'asti pepper. Wow. I still like the Rebel Starfighter. That's my favorite. Yeah, one of these is just a manual timer. I put all my stuff on it. The reason why I don't use the Bluetooth, so I have these Bluetooth plugs. I use them for things like the ceiling lights, or I used to have my water on the, and the lights are on these as well, because you can set a schedule. The only thing is, because with my tower, it's supposed to turn intermittently on and off and on and off, you'd have to create a routine in the app, and to create, like, I don't know, I'd have to create like 100 routines. So, and I don't know, I have to familiarize myself more with the app to figure out how to just repeat a routine like 50 times a day or something. But anyways, until then, manual timers are tried and true. I don't need Wi-Fi, internet. Well, Wi-Fi, internet's the same thing, but I don't need to worry about any of that stuff. So I always try to stick with the manual timer. The Spider Farmer lights at the center of my grow are also on a manual timer, and yeah, they're no matter what, it always is reliable. I don't grow anything. I just like to talk about growing. I mean, you must have grown something in your life if you know so much. How do you know so much if you don't grow? All right. We'll do that in a minute. Get my toothbrush, because it's time to brush my teeth. No, I'm just kidding. It's time to pollinate the eggplant flower. We've got a second eggplant flower, or a third now, that opened up. And if we don't hand pollinate it, we will not get fruit. Where is it? There it is. Oh, wow. Look at all that. We got 2 flowers to pollinate. I better check the other plants too. This is exciting. Ready or not, here we come. All right. I hit it from the back first, but I might do the front too. Oh, you guys caught that. I was like, nobody's laughing? What's wrong with you people? I don't think it's ready for pollination yet because the stigma is not really protruding out of the stamen. The stigma is that female part that is the center of the flower that needs to get pollinated, and that one, you can see it sticking out, that little white part here, but the other one isn't. So maybe it's just not ready yet. What up, Midnight Toker? We are hand pollinating our eggplant. I'm gonna check the rest of the plants just to see what is going on. Do we have any other flowers that have opened? What is up, Raphael? And I am far from being educated. I am just trying to educate myself, but I'm not far from it. But I'm trying to be. All right. So, Plant Hub, LOL. All right. So we pollinated the eggplant. I just wanted to do that before it gets too late. There's a certain time of day that it works the best, when the flowers are ripe for pollination, so to speak. What did I miss? I have eggplant seeds. Sounds like only plants to me, LOL. Eggplants, only plants. Nothing much, just enjoying your beautiful garden. Oh, thank you so much. It is definitely a labor of love, you guys. All right, so I am going to add in the, I think I'm gonna switch out the Bluetooth plug. We're gonna put the timer on. We're gonna get this filled with water. Sorry, this tripod here is, hang on a sec, you guys. Gotta fix this here. I ripped my phone out of my tripod so much, like on and off. I put it on and off when I'm showing you guys stuff, that it just it's wearing out, and now it's not holding my phone properly. What's up, John? Thank you for hanging out. Your jokes are very funny. Well, you gotta have fun, because if you don't have fun, what are you doing? So I always joke around. Okay, so if you guys don't know how a manual timer works, it's very basic. We just put the notches up for off and down for on, and so I do every other notch. It's a 30 minutes on, 30 minutes off, and it could be less frequent, but it's all that we have right now. So slacking on my coffee today. So yeah, the plan is to also fill up this tower. We're gonna do 80 plants as well. Probably more so lettuce than herbs, just because I have so many herbs growing in the green tower. Only thing is, I do want to do things like dill, for example, thyme, oregano, and I have trouble starting those seeds. The seeds are so small, I have a hard time starting them without drying them out or overwatering them. And I, this time, maybe with my new seed starting, paired with having the tower on a timer, I'll be successful. Yes, Raphael, 80 plant ports, and I'm looking to maybe set up another grow tower. That way I can have 2 with fully grown lettuce at once, and then another one with seedlings, and I can just always have so much salad. This is a fun-only zone, you guys. You want vibes and you want to laugh, you gotta bring your good sense of humor, and you can come hang. Because it's just about having fun, you guys. Life is so serious. Gotta have a good time. And that's what the grow tent is. No problems or BS in the grow tent. Just fun. No drama. Just a good time and plants. Okay, so the lights are here. Where is the water? that freaking fit. Got it. All right. Stupid fan thing in the way, and whew, that was a lot of work. It's not about growing, don't be showing, LOL. Yeah, so now we've got that plugged in to a timer. We'll get this plugged in here. Oh my god, I don't know what I did. I moved the tower. It's off center from the wheels, and it's about to tip over. It's not centered on the wheels. Alright, we're good. We're good. Okay, we're good. It's centered now. I thought it was gonna tip, so all times when I push the tower, I push it up here, and maybe I'm pushing too hard and I'm not being gentle to where I'm gonna tip the whole thing over. All right, we're gonna get some water in the grow tower. We'll add in nutrients later. This is just to get water in it, get it set up so that we are ready when it's time to get the plants in, because it's gonna be within a week. Technically, I already have 3, 4, I have 6 plants that I could technically put in there right now. So I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna power up an entire tower just for 6 plants. I'll continue to keep them just moist in the sprouting tray for now, but we'll see. I gotta think about it. Right, water. So you can either fill the water through the lid or through the plant port. I just pop open a plant port and fill it. Thank you for the math, Hash. If you run it for 5 seconds on, 5 minutes off, you feed your plants 203 times in a 24-hour period for optimal growth. So that's what I'm talking about. If I use, first of all, if I use the Bluetooth plug, there's no way I can create 283 routines or whatever half of that is. So 140.5. Anyways, so I just realized 141.5, so yeah. Anyways, but yeah, I can't set up that many routines on the Bluetooth plug. The app crashes me, and I can't find, I guess I gotta find a manual timer that goes down to the second. You're education savvy. You can't trick me, Fresh Princess. Oh, Raphael, I'm not trying to trick anybody. I am trying to be as transparent as possible, and can't even figure out what half of 283 is. Well, I can. It just took me a minute. What was I gonna say? 30 minutes on, 30 minutes off may not be optimal, but it's better than leaving it on for 24 hours. When I do math, I use fingers and toes. You know what it is? It's not like I'm horrible at math. So my previous job was a lot of numbers, and I was getting really comfortable and good at basic math, like basic formulas. And then when I stopped using it, I totally lost it. And now, even when I was younger, I don't know what it is, numbers intimidate me. So if I just stay calm and I look at the number and I have to work through a formula or an equation, I can do it if there's nobody watching me, no pressure, and if I can like process the numbers slowly. But having like numbers in my face where I got to try to calculate something on the fly, I get nervous because I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to get it wrong. And then I panic, and then it's like I'm in my own head. I'm not even that bad at math. I'm so in my own head that it prevents me from thinking and just looking and not getting intimidated. So I often freak out with numbers, and why a lot of the time I don't even measure out my nutrients on a live unless I already know how much I'm going to put, because I fully short circuit. It's a single time that doesn't have a setting. It's a timer that doesn't have a setting. It's designed for aeroponics. And you're telling me you don't grow? How do you know this stuff, Hasholio? There's no way you don't grow. I don't believe you. All right, I'm gonna just put in 3 jugs of water for now. We don't need to fill the whole thing up. One I use has 2 dials on off and goes from seconds to hours. Okay, well then I'm gonna have to get one of those, Bernie. She gets bent out of shape. That's geometry. LOL. That was a good one. What is up, Mal? Happy Friday. Thank you so much, and thanks for hanging out. Hope you're doing well. I appreciate you watching. I appreciate you, all of you watching. Thank you so much. They have some that are 1 second on, 4 seconds off, normally used for cloning. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to go look into those. Every time I look up a manual, first of all, I've been looking on the Home Depot site, and there's something wrong with Home Depot for like the last week. It doesn't work. But whenever I look for manual times, it's down to 15 minutes. I can never find one down to the second. So maybe at a hydro shop, I'd be able to find one or something. All right, lower class or calves, are you broke yet? Okay, so I've got this in, I've got that. I'm gonna power it on and see if it works. Whoop. not that bad. One of the notches on the plug is stuck. So now it's gonna be on for an hour. So it's on right now, and I'm gonna show you guys. I looked on Amazon, Bernie, I see it. I didn't see anything that was down to the second, so I will have to look that up. Hang on, I'm gonna just try to adjust these notches here for 1 second. I'll just show you guys here. It's like, these are stuck now. Cheap ass timer. It's what $3 gets you. All right, so it is currently on, and there it is. That is the inside of the grow tower, powered up, ready to go. So the pump feeds the water up to the irrigation pipes and trickles down the inner walls of the grow tower, watering every plant port. The challenge is that having it on for 24 hours gives you root rot and no oxygen for the plant's roots. So putting it on a timer is ideal. So yeah, and then there's like a little scoop here in every plant port that houses some water and supports the root mass. And there it is. That is the orange grow tower, you guys. So we're gonna get some plants in there. I'm gonna power it off for now, just because it's not necessary to have it on just for like 5 plants. But yeah, I gotta start some more seeds. I wonder if the rest of the experiment will work. And we're gonna get, now I feel irritated that I bought these timers. I'm gonna look for the ones that are down to the second. Looks like magic. See, told you guys I would do a magic trick. Oh my gosh. Anybody else find the sound of their voice like very painful and cringy? But thank you, Raphael. I appreciate that. And what's up, Leo? Thank you for joining. I appreciate that. So yeah, the tower does look very cool from the... Don't be sorry, Raphael. I'm just saying that, yeah, it's different for people. Maybe they don't like the sound of their own voice. I don't like the sound of my own voice. When I hear my own voicemail message, I'm like, oh God, that's horrible. And I also talk really loud. I don't know why, but I find that I yell on these lives and I'm like, who are you yelling to? Like, they can hear you. Those are normally 15-minute intervals. Hasholio, that was all I could find. I couldn't find anything more. These are 30-minute, but I was like, you know what? Better than nothing. There is stuff in the green tower that I have to just get some type of timer. So it was the best option for being in a pinch, but I'm glad to know that there are more detailed timers, or what would you call it? Down to the second. So good to know. I strive not to listen to myself jokes. I have a hard time listening to myself. Like I said, I gotta stop saying you guys, because I say that all the time and it makes me cringe. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff I gotta stop saying, and I repeat myself a lot, and I say a lot, and you learn eventually that silence is okay. Short cycle repeat timers. God knows what he is doing. Is a manual timer with 15-minute inks okay? What Hasholio is suggesting would be much more effective. Like a bucket system, for example, it's down to the second. It's much more, it's more optimal for the roots so that they go searching. You don't want to constantly have them saturated. You don't want to give them too much. You want to make them work for it. You know what I mean? Don't be too hard on yourself. That is who I am, you guys. I am so hard on myself, beat myself up every day. But I guess that's why the garden is the way it is so far, is because I'm just being hard on myself. That's a drip system. I thought it may have easy 360 misters. Yes, that is a drip system, Hash. Thank you so much, Cavs, and it's thanks to you guys. You guys honestly support me so much, help me so, teach me so much. Specifically this week, I've learned so much, and I feel like I am on the path to success. So I really appreciate you guys. The buckets have misters, yes. The buckets have misters, and the towers are more of a drip. So I should try some lettuce in the buckets to see how it does versus the drip. I think I think the drip system is fine too for plants. Like, I think they can thrive. It's just they've got to be on a timer. They can't be on 24/7, and I think that's also why. So Hasholio has made so many great points about water temp, well, as have others on the chat, but that's what I also think, is if the water temperature is too high and the water circulating 24/7, we're just creating a recipe to kill. It's like a death wish for the roots. So yeah, wow, that's exciting to find out that there's a timer that goes down to the second. Mind is blown. Thank you so much, Vielle. I appreciate it. I work hard, and I want to be able to share it with you guys. What the company sells, recommend using. So the company that sells these towers, oh my gosh, imagine these are down to the second right here. No, these are 15-minute timers, I think. 15-minute intervals, right? I think so. But yeah, these come with the grow towers, these timers here, but I use them for the lights. And I just had the grow towers just plugged in running because, you know, even like, for example, Tower Garden, other companies like that, other brands of towers, they recommend just leaving it on 24/7. And I don't know why they would recommend that to people. It's like, what, don't you want your growers to have success? Makes no sense. So that's why I thought initially I could get away with just having them plugged in, but yeah, so we'll see what happens. And also, one thing I got to check with you guys. So we were talking about, before I sign off, we were talking about trying to move the lights closer to the tower for the lettuce because it's looking a little leggy. So I wonder if there's a way to unscrew these brackets here and shift them closer. They might overlap, but maybe that's okay. Like, move this to here, and then this will kind of overlap with that one. But maybe I can screw it in some way and get, you know what, maybe I'll work on the lid from the yellow one just to try it and swap it out. Because I think I can move, the goal would be to move these lights closer, like here, so that the lettuce can do better. Because there's, you know, you can adjust with different screws. It's just, I guess the brackets will overlap with each other, but maybe that's okay. Maybe it'll still allow for me to screw it in. Or I can just zip tie them here for now and see. I could do some A and B testing. If you move them too close, the stuff in the middle won't get light. You see, that's why I need you guys. I don't think stuff through. I'm the type who will just go for it, and then later I'll be like, oh, right. And then I got to go back and redo it. So anyways, you guys, thanks for hanging out with me while I work on the grow tower, or worked on the grow tower. So tomorrow we'll probably just start a bunch of other seeds because it's not just going to be lettuce. We're going to work on strawberry cones, and you need a certain amount of coverage. Well, where I got this from, they have like a whole facility with tons of lettuce and stuff growing, and they like, it's a business. So I mean, it works. It's just maybe something else I'm doing wrong. So, or maybe they have like ambient lighting in their facility, something else to, but yeah, so that was Orange Tower. I'm looking forward to setting it up with you guys and putting seedlings in and doing all that stuff. It's exciting to watch the journey from start to finish. So I hope you guys will be around and stick around for when we get to that point, because that will be fun. So tomorrow is going to be seed starting day. Come hang out with me. We're going to pick out a bunch of seeds, and maybe we'll start our coffee plant. We're going to have to get that started if it takes a couple years, and eventually going to run out of coffee. I'll have to grow my own. So thank you guys so much. I appreciate you all. Thanks for saying that, Bernie. Have a great day, everybody. Sending you all positive vibes. Happy Friday, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. And if I don't see you tomorrow, have a wonderful weekend. I hope everyone has a great one. And to smash that like button on your way out. Try moving one tower outdoors in spring. Your lettuce will be amazing. I want to do strawberries outdoors, Hash, in the grow tower. That'll be cool. But yes, they're outdoor rated, so I could just stick one outside and see what happens. We're going to do some A and B testing next spring. Outdoors versus indoors. Manipulate the environment versus not. All right. Bye, guys. Bye, Staying Man.